What is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is going to be a new series of fishing every day over spring break and seeing what I can catch. And hopefully I catch something. Y'all know from last year there's not that many bass in Jackson Lake where I fish, or the only places I have access to. I'm thinking about later this year, once we can start going in the kayak more and whatnot. We're going to try to fish at the mouth of the rivers that flow into the lake, because I'm thinking that's where the bass are. But I don't know. If I got any suggestions, y'all just leave it down in the comments. But I was going to give y'all a rundown on my gear that I'm using. So we'll get into that. Oh, hold on one second. Alright, so one of my rods is, it's a Zebco rod. I think it had a push button on it. But then I got this bait caster from Marshall. It only has one handle because he crashed out. Had his PB on, and the line broke, so he got mad through his pole. And that broke. But this has a spinnerbait on it. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really caught anything on a spinnerbait. So let me go down here and get the other pole. Alright, now here's my favorite pole. If I could get that one to stay. This is my favorite pole. It is a, gosh, it's too tall to sit in the roof. But it's a Dobian's rod. It's a pretty good rod. Or it's a really good rod, actually. And it's the Maverick series. I wish I had a blue and black reel to match it, but I got the pole for Christmas and I already had this reel. And the reel is a King Cast Royal Legend reel. And I'm running some 20-pound camouflage braid. Doesn't really match up good, but that's all I had with me. And I was tired of mono with all the memory and stuff. So that's my other bait caster. I have two bait casters. Now, this is my only open face. It is a Ugly Stick Gen 2 6-foot medium rod, but then the end of it broke, so now I'm 5'3", so I don't know how tall that is, but and it's got a, what is it? It's got a Lew's reel. I don't know which one. I think it's the Smash series. And then on here, I just have it's my little worm set up. I've caught a lot of stuff on worms in my lake. But yeah, this is gonna be a series, and I have a week starting today. I have Monday through the rest of the week. Besides either Saturday or Sunday. Which one of them's Easter? I don't know, but figure it out. And I'm also, Marshall is waiting to Kentucky, and he is swarping on the bass right now. I'll put in the video. But we're going to make a whole video of just him catching the fish over spring break. Then we'll pair it up to what I do. I don't know if I'll catch anything, but we'll see. Figure it out. Now I'm going to get my baits and show y'all what I'm running. This is not all my baits. This is just what I put in here when I go on the golf cart to the little spots. I mean, I thought I had more in here than this. Well, I got stuff tied on, but so I got a jerk bait. I don't know why it's not that good of a color. And a lipless crankbait. Got a finesse jig, and then I should have another jig in here. Yeah, I have a swim jig right here as well. Has a swim jig. Have this goofy looking mouse jitterbug. And then I have the Whopper Plopper on there. And I have a little baby spinnerbait. And then I have the bigger spinnerbait. That's really all I really need, I think. But I might bring my other boxes because I have more in them. And then here we go, going into my little tray. I have a Nico rig, hooks, got some swim jig hooks, got some little bluegill hooks just in case if I want to go bluegill fishing. I think these are 2-aught, and I think these are 5-aught, and the bluegill hooks are going everywhere. I got to get some more bass hooks, but that's just what I have right now. Got some big old, whatever they're called, bullet weights, and I got my little bitty bullet weights. So yeah, that's what I have for hooks and stuff. And then my soft plastics, I have a good bit of those. I just picked up something new yesterday. I think I'm gonna try it out. The little fuzzy nuggets from Z-Man. I think somebody's been catching or winning the tournaments this year with those. I don't know. I mean, I have a good bit of soft plastics, but I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna use those because I don't really know what to do with them, so I'm throwing them away. But I got some baby flukes. I got some smaller trailers. I got some bigger trailers. And I got some baby brush hogs that could maybe be trailers. And like a green pumpkin. And I got a trick worm. And I don't know what color that is. And then my favorite, the Super Salty Plus red shad. I've caught my PB on that. Like, what was it? 9, call it 9 or 10 pounds. And I got some bigger flukes, the super flukes. Then I got some watermelon lizards. And then I got some more baby brush hogs red shad. Red shad's a really good color in my opinion. But if y'all can not tell, I really like Zoom baits. Zoom, if you want to sponsor me, come on, sponsor me. Help me a lot. These baits are expensive. And really, that's the only thing my local tackle shop has. That and Crush City stuff. I might bring those with me. Oh, that's not all that I have. I'm stupid. Then I have some Z-Man green pumpkin lizards. Some Z-Man black and blue lizards. Because they were out of Zoom lizards. I have a good bit of yum stuff. I got some frogs. Got some dingers. Got some swimming dingers. Got trailers. That's really all I run from Yum. And I take the dingers and I just cut them into a Nico rig. It works sometimes. And then I might go get some more stuff. Or I'll go look in my other bags for my kayak. Let me show you all my kayak setup. Hold on. This is my kayak setup for this year. I was sorting baits out last night, so there's line and trays and a cooler. But we got a little bit of an upgrade from last year. We have a trolling motor now. It's real nice. It's a little mini Coda or whatever. And it's got 5 speeds, 50-pound thrust, And then back here is where I keep my trays, and that's locked in. Right here is all more of my Zoom soft plastic. See, I got some trick worms in the red shed. I might bring those with that with me today. Some more trailers. I just got a whole bunch of stuff that they like I like that color. I might bring those with me too. And over on the other side, I got another thing drilled in, and it's got my hooks and extra stuff that I cut off. And I'm gonna grab that chatterbait out of there because that's a good chatterbait. Come here. Got that. I might bring a crankbait or two. Might bring another chatterbait too. If I can get them out. There we go. I'll just come up here. One second. Alright. So I'm gonna get this other jig out. It's the same one. Just gonna bring it just in case. And get this chatterbait. And these other two chatterbaits. This is an orange 3/8 ounce chatterbait. And then I have, it looks different on this one. Maybe might be tungsten or something, I don't know. It's a weed, it has a weed guard. Yeah, and then I got this one, green pumpkin, I think with a note silver thing. So I'm gonna put this in here with the jigs, because it's a bladed jig, I guess. And then, what I caught my second biggest fish of my life on this year was this chatterbait right here, fishing around rocks. Y'all can tell she's all banged up. Look at the blade. It's all banged up, dude. She's so banged up, she don't even want to flap no more. It's like it gets stuck. It's got weird looking weed guards. Not really work, but it's better than nothing. So put that in there. Put the jig in there. Oh, there's another finesse jig, but I'm gonna keep it in there. There's a baby finesse jig. I wish they were bigger so I could throw them with a bait caster, because I do not feel comfortable throwing a bait caster with that. I think I'm gonna put me a square bill in here. Put a square bill. And I'm gonna put a shallow diver. If it'll fit in, I'm just gonna put it in the package in there, because I can't even get it out of the package, so I'm just gonna slide that in there. And then when I go fish off the kayak, I'll change this stuff out. Like I said, I don't have many baits. I'm not like a pro fisherman or nothing. I'm not a pro angler and all that fancy stuff. I've just acquired some stuff over the years that I've been fishing. But I'm thinking, if y'all leave me any tips on anything, like the best baits to throw, or like some really good baits to throw. Like, dude, I'm not that good of a fisherman. I don't know how I've lucked up to catch a 10-pounder and a 6.5 pounder. I don't know how I've done that, but I'm telling y'all, I'm not that good of a fisherman that people think I am. I catch dinks. But I'm trying, I really want to do the Georgia Bass Grand Slam, and I've been caught rock bass, smallmouth, largemouth, and spotted. I think there's a few more that I gotta catch, but that's what I want to do. I just don't know if I can do it. I can barely catch largemouth. I caught a spotted bass off a live worm, but I mean, it works. If it works, it works. What's this on? I don't know. But anyways, catch you out on the water. So we were out here at the spot, and I messed up earlier. I called something. I called this a Nico rig, but it's a Ned rig. I apologize. But I changed the poles out on this Lew's. I have the first gen ugly stick. I like it a little bit better. It's a little bit longer than the other one. But I'm going to set y'all up right here. Both of them has my also has my thing that I normally use, my chest mount. So I'm just gonna put y'all like that. And I hear a lot of people catch stuff on these Ned rigs, so I'm gonna try one. Ooh. Maybe I can get one. I'm gonna see if I can cast it up on this dock right here. Most of the time I can cast up on the docks when I'm in my... Oh, look at that giant freaking bird. Hope y'all can see it. But yeah, this is what looks like a little canal. I've caught most of my bass. I'm not even joking, I've caught most of my bass here, but I'm trying to skip it up on this dock. I don't know if I can, but turn it a little bit, see if I can get it up. There's a ladder right there and I can't really cast good. See if I can get it. Let's see. No, this isn't that good at filming because I don't have my chest mount, but see if I can get up under there. Oh, that's perfect. I skipped it up under there. What the frick is that? The pond boat? Bro. Freaking pontoon boat back there. Freaking sick. It's like the rails are cut off of it. Look at it. That's pretty neat. I never seen that before. I'm gonna throw this around a little bit and see what happens. Alright, I've thrown the Ned rig around a little bit. Didn't get no bites. But that's my stuff. I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna throw this for a minute. We'll whopper, but I'm gonna check the bass forecast first. Bass forecast said I need to be either throwing a jig or like a soft plastic jerkbait or stuff like that. But I'm still gonna try this out. I'm not gonna give up on the whopper plopper. I've never caught a fish on one, but let's see people catch fish on them, so I'm gonna take my settings here. Wait. That's perfect. doing some serious casting today. I don't know if y'all been seeing it or not. That was gonna be good today. Don't understand why it just couldn't come off in the first place. I accidentally cast it bad and hit the tree, and then it broke, or it got hung, but when I pulled it off to break it off, it broke off and then the freaking lure came down. So I got my lure back. I don't know. I ain't even got to cut nothing either. Line's still good. Yep, line is still good. All we're gonna do, actually, I'm gonna put on what Bass Forecast said to throw. Bass Forecast said to throw a wacky roost, that's what I'm tied on. I got my hook tied on. Now, I'm gonna go in here to the yum section and unhooked. I'm gonna get unhooked. Figure out what else. Here's the swimming dingers right there. Never seen, it's a weird color. They're orange. I wanted like a green pumpkin or something, but I ain't got that. I don't have the rubber bands and stuff you're supposed to put on, but I've caught plenty of fish on a wacky rig. Just put it straight to the middle of the worm like that. They will still hammer it. But I'm not throwing my bait caster, I'm throwing open face on this. Definitely. I think I'm gonna toss it around in here, because I still don't know if there's any bass in there or not. But we'll see. Hopefully we can get one. Dude, I had a fish on and freaking bit the line off. Because I saw the fish. Dude, like, what the frick? Ugh. I know there's a lot of gar in this, like under a gar or something, but I don't think a gar would be up under a dock. That's just... This is 20-pound mono, so I know if I was hung. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I don't have any hooks left either. We need to bust some hooks. Get another dinger. Perfect. Well, okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna keep doing this route. I'll catch you on a little bit. Well, I've been fishing on the bank. I'm down here on the point. I got a couple bites, but I don't know if it's a bite or I was hitting a rock. I couldn't tell. But I had some on the rock. Hole right here. Stay. There's some fish right here. I'm just gonna fish around the point, come back. And I'm probably gonna do it again with a chatterbait because I caught a big fish on chatterbait about a couple weeks ago. So I was literally I literally just casted right on top of this fish and then it jumped out of the water. Or it like ate something off the top of the water basically. Oh, dang, dude. God, that was definitely a fish. I definitely felt that one. I felt it pulling. I don't know. Wacky rig's working though. I'll make another cast right here. This year we're gonna be doing some turkey hunting down here in Georgia. So here in a couple weeks, we're doing some turkey hunting on some public land. I gotta get some more line for this dang rod. I know I'm going to Florida this year to do some fishing with my grandma. We're going down to my aunt's house in Florida. We'll probably go deep sea fishing. Yeah, we'll probably go deep sea fishing, then I'll probably do some pond hopping while I'm down there. Because they live in a real flat neighborhood, and I can put these two fishing poles in my book bag, and then just walk around. See if I can hold on. It's right there. No, that's not gonna work. My phone. Well, I'll catch y'all when we go tie on the chatterbait in a minute. So we're back at the golf cart. I done tied on the chatterbait, but I'm changing this trailer out. I don't like it. I'm just gonna take that, eat. You know what? I'm gonna use a baby brush hog as my trailer. I feel like it'll work. Something new. It actually don't look half bad. So I'm gonna throw this around for a minute. I'm not gonna walk all the way around the bank again. I might just throw it right here, maybe right over there. I'm not gonna go all the way right back around the bank again. Hopefully we can get some. I'm throwing chatterbaits that I caught a 6.5 pounder the other week. I'll put in a video. But throw this around a little bit longer and probably head home. So we'll see y'all if I do catch anything. Either that or I'll see y'all at the end. So I think that's gonna be the end of today's episode of the new series. Hold on. I think that's gonna be the end of today's episode of the new series. I'm gonna call it the Spring Break series of fishing over spring break. And I'm putting in the video of Marshall catching a fish yesterday. And y'all be able to watch that. And then I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Don't forget to come back to Tall Times Outdoors. See you guys on the next one. Huh? Yeah. My dad's listening to music. I look at this other end. Right here, like along here is the best place to catch a bass. That corner, there's something down over there. Isn't really that good, honestly. Frick. I'm gonna change spots. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Right here, I heard there's kind of catching there. I'm pretty sure like a monster bass hangs out there a little bit. Ooh, I'm having a freak like fall over, stepping over crap. Right here. Oh, there's a bass right there. Huge bass, like a 2 or 3 pounder I just saw right there. He's looking at it, I think. He might take it out of there. Oh! Got one, Dad! Boom! I told you so. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Ow! Gosh damn it. Got the bass already. That's what I'm telling you, boys. Honestly, I probably caught this bass before. That's really good. That's what I'm talking about. Really nice bass. Probably about 2.5, 3 pounds. Yeah, bring the scale. I think it's about 2 pounds, I would say. That's really nice. And I got some footage now of catching a bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's like 50 bass over here. I saw 2 bass swim over there. I saw this one right here. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't caught a bass in so long because I've been down here so long.
Get that on film.
I'm gonna get this on film just for proof. 2 and 212. So that's almost 3 pounds, or is it?
It's 2 3/4.
Okay, yeah.
Close to 3.
So over 2.5 pounds.
You want to release him yourself?
Yeah, can you take a picture? And then send
Take
it
a
to
picture
me?
with you?
Yeah.
Here, just hold the scale.
Well, I'm gonna hold it like this.
Oh, okay.
No. Like with your phone.
Oh, well, I got to hold on. I got to go to the truck and get it.
What do I do? Do I just push this down? I have a
Just-
stupid hand. I can't push it down. Oh,
Here's your video.
just put it over there.
It's still taping.
This is a beautiful guy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, boys. I'm about to release him real quick. I'm just gonna have my dad take a picture of it. Yeah, try to get a good release on it. So yeah.